normally when we hear the words estate planning, immediately some people think that you have to be of a certain age.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to be 75 and 80 before you talk about estate planning.
Yeah.
Can somebody who's 25 years old talk about estate planning? Can someone who's 50, who's 40? It's like you have to be in a certain age. You have to start receiving AARP membership before you get into estate plan. I mean, is that what it is?
That's the myth around it. You don't need AARP membership. You don't need to reach senior citizen status. You know, you don't need any of that. For me, there is no specific age. 25-year-olds can do it. 40-year-olds can do it. 30, 60, 70. The only thing you need to be is you need to be, you know, legally over 18 years old and have competency. You need to be mentally competent to be able to understand your, what they call bounds, which is what you hold, right. Property, and then your family.
Right.
And then you need to be able to have the mental capacity to just understand all of that. So, you know, those are just the very basic technical requirements of it, but it doesn't, there's no, contrary to our social understanding of it, there's no specific age where you need to think about it. I mean, you said 25-year-olds. Yes, if you have a house, if you have kids, right? If you're 25, you have a large bank account. If you have parents that you want to take care of, yes, all of
So I ask the question because too many times I think the conversation is skewed and it's confined only to a certain, you know, a certain demographic, you know, that is determined by age per se.
It is, and I think the reason
and to the point that even people who are not within a certain demographic don't even think about estate planning. Oh yeah, I'm not there yet. You know, I got, you know.
Right. I think the reason is because, you know, this is just sociological for me. This is how I observe it. The older you are, the more you appreciate what you have.
Okay.
It's funny because I was just looking at a verse. I see some grays coming in my head, so I just thought about this verse from the Bible. The glory of the young man is strength, and the beauty of the old man is the gray head. And it just basically means that you gain this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding of yourself as you get older. And so I think when it comes to estate planning, I think that's where the kind of the skewering in age comes from, because as you get older, you should be building yourself up more. You should be building your knowledge base more. And when you do, you appreciate what you have so much more. It becomes so much more valuable. Right. And obviously you have perhaps younger generations already behind you, so you even see the benefit not to yourself but to them. And so I think that's kind of where the ageism, if you will, comes from. But it doesn't mean that you can't be forward thinking as a young person. Okay, once I get 60, I want this in place, and this is how I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to build it now. I'm going to put the plans in place now. And then you can always change it too. People think it's like set in stone. It's not. So you can always change it. We'll get into some of that here, because a lot of the factors that we have in place are adjusted for changes that naturally happen in your life. So there's no do or die per se when it comes to putting something written in place, because it can be changed if you do it the right way.